Hi everyone, this is Tom Wood, and I would like to talk about my schizophrenia. I have had schizophrenia for many years, and what is really the sign of schizophrenia with me is voices in the head. Now there are a lot of voices in one's head. There are like 10 different kind of these thoughts. They are listed at Heaven's Journey to Life. I can see if I can try and pass a link to that specific post for you to view those 10 different thoughts that are existing. But for me, with schizophrenia, it has been a voice in the head, like entities that are lying with memory and physical mass in back of my head, back of my mind, physical mass that have been compounded together through years of compressing and suppressing memories from when I was 2 or 3 or 5 or 10 or 11 or 16 or 25. Memories from back in the days when I did stuff that was creating something of an energetic experience within me. These memories compounded together like meatballs or entities, or demons, entities in the back of my head. And whenever I would sweep through through matrix and a word would pass through, a word or energy with a touch to this entity would bounce into it and make friction and contact, and a voice would appear in my head and bother the fuck out of me. So that is sort of what the voices are like to me. Like a knot on one's shoe, a ball of muscles, like entities sitting in the back of one's head screaming out bullshit and dirty business words that really don't like. And then there's also backshots and internal conversations that are like talkings inside my head, just like buzzing, just like when I talk to myself, telling myself just bullshit stuff that is really just very controlling to one's mannerism and behavior, determining very much within one's life, and it must be dealt with in self-forgiveness, and it must be dealt with properly. All of the backshot have to be taken into consideration and dealt with in self-forgiveness to really get it, to really wipe it out, to get it over done with, to be done with the backshots, which is really a big something that very many people forget when they go to the doctor, or talk to a girlfriend, or to a boyfriend, or to mom and papa, talk to somebody about one's mental health. One thing that really people forget is the backshots, the little buzz, the fuzziness going on, the radio station goes going on in the back of one's head. There's this energy demon feeding one with bullshit, naughty business talk that we don't really like at all, bringing oneself down mostly, to put it short text. So that also follows my schizophrenia. I'm going now extensive rounds to delete all the backshots, all the naughty, nitty-gritty, fucked up details that are capable of spewing out. I'm going now forgiving every single word, every single element that I can find of backshot and internal conversations within my mind, within my head. And I'm deleting it and erasing it so that I can stand as equal, as clean, as pure as life, and stand in equality and oneness, and say yes, so above, so below, so above, so below, and be that answer of responsibility and self-honesty and self-trust that I can be and within myself, and say yes, I will give what is best for all, I will not be abusive, etc., etc., etc. So that is part of the process of working with Destiny.org, Destiny I Process Pro, and Destiny and also the Agreementship course and the Light course that I have already walked. I recommend the Light course to anybody who's just interested. Check out Destiny.org and Light course, the Pro course or Agreementship course. It is very well worth it. You will not regret. So that is short about my schizophrenia. Self-forgiveness is like a door opener. It's like a door opener, and once I have forgiven something, a door opens up, and I can see inside. If there's something inside that door that I do not like or I do not comprehend with, I can go and correct myself. I correct myself by committing myself and realizing and committing myself, realizing and committing myself, realizing and committing myself to what I see within that door. I can forgive myself further for what I see within that new door I open up. And I see something that I have to familiarize myself with. And if I can familiarize with, if I can accept it as it is, fine. If I have to go more on self-forgiveness or self-corrections, I will do that and clear out all elements that are bothering to me, that are in my way, that are obstacles, so I can stand clean and pure as in honesty and with myself, and be that answer in oneness and equality that is meant for life and to give life to life. So, with constantly reminding myself, back to breath, find myself back to breath, stabilizing myself with breathing a 4-pound breath, every day, all the time. If I'm swimming, if I'm cycling, if I'm sitting and clicking, if I'm writing, if I'm eating, whatever I do, back to breath, all the time. Find stability, find comfort, find ease, find trust with breath. So, yeah, that is what I want to share about my schizophrenia. Destiny has been a perfect, and still is the perfect toolbox for me to work with. Me as schizophrenic patient earlier, I worked through voices, I worked through backshots, I worked through internal conversations, I worked through all the components of being a schizophrenic. I'm deleting it, everything from within my mind. Delete all the bullshit that is still up there. Destiny.org has a perfect toolbox for anyone who is schizophrenic to work through, with the tools provided to work in a step-by-step process to erase all emotions, attachments, energy addictions, etc., etc., etc. So investigate Destiny.org. Check out my blog if you like to, and I'll try to find a link to that blog of Heaven's Journey to Life, who describes the 10 different thought types. And have a nice day.